name's Ed Stevens. I'm a heavy equipment instructor at Carroll County Career and Technology Center. We've covered the 4 basic areas of truck repair, steering, suspension, brakes, engines, and electrical electronics. One of the goals I try to tell the kids to understand that everything that they're going to be working on is going to be new. Sometimes it's not going to be as easy to work on as some of the older stuff, but the technology is changing very, very rapidly. And if you're not willing to change in this field, you're not going to be able to make a living.
I actually visited the class when I was in 6th grade, I think, and I took a tour of this whole shop, and I just fell in love.
One of the coolest things in the class is the 2012 International Pro Star that we just got. It's going to be able to help the class a lot with learning all of the new equipment and technology that's coming out. To be able to work on one of these trucks at a younger age will really help me later on.
It's by far the newest truck in here, and it's also the most advanced truck in here.
So by getting the international, one of the things, what reason they want you to be so current with your vehicles is because the emissions has changed so much over the last few years. So it brings us up to current standards with the emissions, and it gives the kids an idea what the emissions are going to be when they see them in the field.
Having this truck in the shop has helped us with the newer technologies and using our Snap-on scanner to figure out codes and learn a little bit more that we wouldn't be able to learn if we didn't have the truck.
The hands-on experience, to me, is a lot more crucial for this kind of field. And the more hands-on experience you get, the more you learn, the more successful you're going to be.
Students actually take a student ASE test for the automotive service excellence. It gives them an added advantage when they get into the work field that they've already taken part of their ASE test as a student. It's always going to be about learning and relearning different things, new technologies. Things get better all the time. So the idea behind I've been trying to keep up with the technology as much as I can. Give them like things that they'll be seeing in the real world as far as equipment goes.
Yeah, with this truck, it's a lot more of electrical equipment, something I'm not used to. Everything I've worked on has been very mechanical. The older engines, so working on something like this was a change for me. You know, working with all of this emissions equipment and a lot more electrical equipment. It was a big change, but it's the way of the future.
This will be my 7th year as a teacher. Managed to win gold at 7 state competitions for Skills USA. And Skills USA is where the students compete against each other in practical technology goals in 14 different areas of the truck. This year I've been lucky enough again to have a student win the state level competition. It's a really good thing for the kids. A lot of ways to network, get in there with big names like International. They have a crew that comes out, sets up trucks and gets things ready. This tech center actually has a very good reputation with being able to put kids in the work field.
So it's a really great opportunity for our students today to be able to have a 2012 Pro Star with all the updated technology in it. Today's emissions, today's digital computers, the DPFs, the DEF, all of those things that they may not have been getting on the older models that were here. In today's industry, where I do a lot of the hiring of the technicians, it's really great to know that today's youth will have the opportunity that will better prepare them for the outside world when it comes to interviews and the equipment that they'll be working on.
One of the things made me want to come back and do this. If this wouldn't have been for here, I would probably not finish high school. And if I help some other kid become that, or keep them from quitting high school and stay in here, finish out, get their diploma and get a job somewhere, I think that's what it's really all about.